This is us trying to record for the intro for Martina's video, by the way. This is where we are going today with dear Martina. So this is all the backstage of her vlogging with her today. So yes. Oh my god. So like we need to scan our QR code.
Ooh, there is a lot. Obviously, we will go for ramen.
Yeah.
There's lots of snacks. There are additional here all the toppings we can add up. There's even takoyaki. They have some karaage chicken, onigiri as well. Wow, actually they have a lot. There's even dango.
Oh, I think we know already what's the dessert.
It's for sure dessert, right?
Yeah.
And we can get takoyaki.
Me and food, I'm always excited, just FYI, so. That's a lot of food, guys. And knowing that like ramens are like known to be fat, or like fatty, I mean like.
Thank God we are skinny legends.
Yes, we are. So apparently an outdoor experience with Martina is not complete until we get, the Konoha bandage. Yeah, I need to put it under. Like, how am I gonna do
Yeah,
that?
I also was trying like to figure out how to do that.
Oh
Yeah,
wait, I'm a girl. I
think
can try to hear.
Try to bend it. Try to bend it a bit.
Oh yeah, you're right. Look at Oh, this is yours. I think they mixed it up. This is supposed to be mine,
Yeah, this
but
is
like.
for you, my lady.
Thank you. This is pretty.
Look at this.
Have you tried? Oh, they opened it for me.
Oh no.
The purpose of ordering ramune, which is a Japanese Nippon-it, is to have the experience of opening it. But it's true that not everybody knows how to open it. So I got the spicy one, and Martina got the regular one. Let's try it with the soup first.
Over here.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. If the broth is good, I think spicy is what I needed. It's actually really creamy and like the spice is not too spicy. It's perfect. Let's try the noodles, guys. I'm not an expert in ramen. I've tried like a couple ramen shops, but I would say like this one is like I would say it's basic. It's not amazing.
Yeah.
It's not really bad.
It's just like
okay.
decent.
Yeah, it's
decent,
okay.
I think, and you can not believe us because we both everywhere.
I mean, like we need that, so. Kage no Shimbujutsu. That's what we are trying today, like you probably heard in Martina's videos, like most of these places usually like you're not coming for like amazing food, you're just coming for the experience, for the photos, for leaving and like kind of like like immersing yourself in your favorite like anime. That's what I like about this place. I'm not coming to expect amazing food, but just to like be with my fellow like Ruby like weebs and like just talk about like animes and Naruto and be like, oh.
Yeah, we will not come up every Friday wearing this.
I wish I could. Martina and I, like, we try to vlog as much as we can together, but we have a very, very, like, conflicting schedule, so it's very hard. But at least, you know, when we do, we're making it fun for both of us, so I hope you also like this kind of content. And please stick around because our next video is going to be still anime related, so I hope that there are still animes find you watching. And I want you to tell me in the comments down below, what do you think and where do you think we're going? What anime is going to be next time?
It's a very, very trending recently anime, as you have mentioned, and we freaking love it. I am like recently I actually have been finishing a manga.
She has a cosplay of it actually.
And oh yeah, actually I did today.
You
Like
do?
today and like days before, I also did the cosplay of it on my Instagram. So I'm so excited. She's like, oh my god, imagine if I just like show up. Actually, I have
But I need one too.
So
check her Instagram, by the way. Her Insta stories, she's very active, and like the one I saw. Shush. You know what? Like I think this is what we should do. Like we should show up for both of us in cosplay. If you want to know what we are talking about, like and subscribe so that you can hit the notification bell and see in the next video what we are talking about. All right. So our ramen right now all getting cold. Still starving. There's almost nothing in my stomach yet. So let's dig in. And I forgot the lyrics, but it's okay because I love the song. And I can still hum it up because I don't know what are my lyrics, but it's okay because I still love that song.
yeah.
Did you guys get all that? Because this is in her video, so most of the ramen review will be in her, so make sure to check out her channel, okay? Because she's the reason why I'm here today. She invited me, so thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm very fun that you were available.
It's always fun to shoot with her, you know, like, I don't know if I told you that, guys, but like, Shanghai, like, there are a lot of YouTubers, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we all get along or have time and want to shoot contents together, but I think you've seen already from my YouTube channel, I love shooting, or just like enjoying like Martinez's company.
Yeah, I think we just had fun. We were like we've met first time and then we were like, yeah, we're vibing.
Yeah.
So we just like get along very well. And I think it just makes the videos a bit easier. So
Exactly.
even though there are like some YouTubers like in Shanghai, I also feel like lots of people have been, you know, kind of, especially after the lockdown, like lots of us have been just fluctuating with the content.
Sure.
But we still like kept touch frequently. So
Yeah, we're coming in this very cute basket. I could read you this in Japanese, but I am too tired to read Japanese.
something. No.
So it says Sakura something something because the kanji I cannot read it, and then tabete bari bari something something sunoyo. Oh, this is like the way they talk in Naruto.
And then the kanji comes up and you're just like,
Yang Naro. Okay, so I think like basically this is a message for Sakura telling us that she loves this and that like we should like eat it while it's not too hot because it will burn yourself. And Sakura is telling like be careful when you eat it. If I'm wrong or if you guys can read all the kanjis because I cannot read them anymore, let me know what it actually says in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna pour this off now. It's actually okay. I mean, I think there's a bit of cheese inside, so it's not authentic takoyakis, but it's actually pretty okay. It's nice. I like it.
Plates, whenever they are like even hot, being put hot on the on the takoyaki. Yeah, this is the thing, right? I think that lots of people when they see them first time and they're not really used to this food, they will freak out. They will think like, oh my god,
It's
like
alive.
is it alive? Because you're just like keep moving. And even when I did it in my home, my parents were like, yo, what the hell? You're trying to give us some live food, but it's actually a place, and just because of the heat, they start to move, and it looks
looks
pretty,
alive.
But I mean, it's good. It's good.
Those ramen, compared to other ramen places, it's actually like it's not heavy. Like I was expecting, to be honest, like I was expecting like heavy ramen because usually like it's broth, meat broth with also like some like meat fat, and this is the like how you make ramen. And so like the soup itself is supposed to be super heavy.
Yeah, I think what I noticed, like when they were giving us ramen, the bowls itself, they're much bigger, so they're actually like the Japan size that you usually get.
I mean, I think that's already a decent size for ramens. I've been to ramen shops which is like that, but usually like you feel like it's supposed to be a heavy meal. That's what I'm trying to say. Next, on is the karage. When I discovered karage for the first time in Japan, it's like living in a host family, and they were making this about like, I won't say once a week, but like once every 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
And this is how I found out karage is first like in a Japanese house. So this is kind of like my guilty pleasure. Every time I see it, I'm like, should I? No. I think the chicken is overcooked.
Yeah, I think even from the color, you can sort of say that the color, like it already says that, I don't know, it's either like it's not the freshest, or yeah, or it's...
Alright, next up is our dessert, which are, I mean, do we really have to introduce them? Dango. These ones should be with like the sweet soy sauce. Cheers. I think it's caramel actually.
Yeah, I'm wondering what it is.
Honey.
Is it honey?
That's honey. It's honey, but like I think it's a mix of something and honey, but it's honey.
Oh my. I will have to.
I love this girl. Oh my god, Kaido is amazing. Wow. This is not Naruto related, but I like, yeah, this is League of Legends, and this is again One Piece. Wow.
So, as we love all of the figurines over here, the main question is, because even if we want to get it, how much it is. So the easy way, as China is making for us, let's take the photo of, okay, sorry, it was okay, we have the photo now of Hinata. We go to our purchase Taobao, we pick Hinata figurine, and we, excuse me, this is not 49 quite.
Wow, impossible. No way.
I think maybe it's the deposit that we
Probably,
have to pay. It will be insane if it be like this. Oh yeah, okay. So it's 1,448, which makes more sense than 49, right?
When you try to make a fun outro and it's a failure because camera has died.